Some of these larger tech companies are running into problems. Google, for example, some companies looking to sell are a little bit concerned about selling because they don't want to run into regulatory hurdles or worried that the deal might not go through.
Sure.
Do you think this is going to continue to be a problem for Google and others?
And for Google, certainly, and I think for others, you will see it become more of a problem. And essentially what's happening here is different regulatory agencies around the world are stepping in and saying, we're not sure we want to have this much power with one company. And because the tech space moves so quickly, if you agree to be acquired and then as you're in the process of doing the deal, the world continues to move forward and your competitors continue to catch up with you, if, say, the deal doesn't go through, then you could be stuck wasting a year trying to work on integration with a larger company that doesn't happen. And then as you're doing that, the world has passed you by, that can be a real problem. So what you're seeing is a lot of companies asking for much larger breakup fees, many more sort of assurances that a deal can go through before they're willing to work with someone.
Aside from regulatory scrutiny, what other kinds of obstacles do you think that corporate deal makers may encounter in doing acquisitions?
Well, valuation is a huge sticking point for a lot of these deals. Everyone seems to think that they are worth a lot of money these days, and everybody wants a very high valuation based on whatever the hottest deal was recently. That can't always happen, and so one of the things I do worry about is valuation being a key sticking point in terms of trying to get some of these deals done.
Speaking of valuations, is there a tech bubble?
I don't think we're in a bubble in the sense that a lot of these companies have real businesses today, and there's real revenue and there's dollars, so it's not just basing everything on eyeballs, but the talent wars are certainly reminiscent of what was happening back in the bubble days.
Speaking of the talent wars, we've seen some acqui-hires lately in technology instead of your traditional acquisition, where they're really buying companies to get the talent rather than the business itself. Do you think we'll see a lot more of that?
I think you probably will. I mean, because the talent wars are raging right now in such a way, you have to be able to hire engineers. Buying companies is one way to do it.